everyone. I'm attempting to auto-speak again, or whatever the heart wants. See a figure whispering in my ear. And the skeleton of a rib cage. Telling me to breathe deep. I saw two yin-yang things on each opposite shoulder. Yeah. I was gonna say this is white, this is black. I don't know if it matters though. Because the humor is funny, and then they show me a switch of the picture, but then I'm like, eh, and I switch it back. I see an eye of a past life, and it changed into two other forms. Share the same eyes with her, wink. Hi Twin Flamey, if you're watching. Interesting. Saw a lightning flash and a figure going like this. And then this over Earth. Like Earth would be right here. Pray for the children. And I just saw freaking eyes right in front of me in the computer screen again. My lashes. I feel her coming over my bod. Okay, in the screen I saw her touch this shoulder right there. On the other one. They gave me a blessing earlier. I'll tell you the story. I was going to tell Larry my dream, and I wanted to look back and review of my dream notes because I know I wrote this one down. It's like a really vivid, long one that I had during my acute psychosis. Link on another YouTube channel that totally describes like what I went through. Of course I could add my own personal detailed experiences in different words, but he's got the mains down totally. But see, Psychosis was really touching, like totally changed my world, my view. It helped a lot. And like, while trying to find it, I came across like my old Psychosis journal. I wrote a freaking lot. I'll show you. See this? Like it's freaking. To Valerie, Daniel, and McKay, you guys witnessed this totally get in a juice spilling accident at Mulligan's. That's where, I'll link the photo below that Valerie took of me on her cell phone, and I made an art print out of it. So yeah, check that out. Dedicated to my soul group, and I made that dress for Psychosis. Tell me how to be afraid of, not to be afraid of, like I used to be afraid of seeing myself as a prep if I put effort in dressing like the way I want. Like I didn't want to be seen as preppy. I know different style of clothes, like I'm not that girly. With clothes, I don't know. It depends on your perception. Totally. But yeah, I didn't want to put forth effort and be seen as like trying too hard or whatever, like the worst what ifs. But don't focus on what you don't want to do. Focus on what you do want to do, what you do want to intend, because like they changed my perception into a more positive one. Like, why not be an artist with your clothes? And I thought that was really fun, and they opened me up a lot. So yeah, I made that dress that's in that picture. But yeah. Psychosis. Dude, there's so many pages. And it all got spilt with juice. And I just let it dry. Fuck, I could like look at the date. 4/21/12. Man, my psychosis started much earlier than I thought. I thought it started like August and like July, the earliest. Oof. I was like 3 months off. 4/21/12? What? Yep, that's what the bird outside just said. I mean, I don't know, when I found this I got really emotional because it impacted me. Like right now. I'm not sad crying. See, before Psychosis, 7 planets in Capricorn. I don't know, I used to express out. I said express instead of suppress. Stoling my words. Sometimes it feels like my mouth wants to make other words. And sometimes they do, like slip up, out, and surprises me, catches me off guard. I call them auto-talking and shows me stuff. It's cool. A brighter look. I express now. It's good. Psychosis just totally changed my world. For the better. I think that's it. Perhaps I'll make videos more. Yeah. Check out my website, I just put it up. I love you guys. Constant progress. Stay alive. You're important. I was quoting the inner voice throughout this video. I just saw my past life figure watching over me. And it synchronizes with, again, Larry, that dream I just told you about. How I said the Pocahontas character morphed into my past life. Yeah, I love hallucinating. They give me puzzle pieces through symbols and they have fun. They're all about having fun. Reprogramming the thought forms and imaginate out. That's what they just said. They could be a majority of, like, various theys. OverSoul pretty much covers it, but I also hear, like, my guides come in, past ancestors, soul group members, what have you. Not limited to blood relation, but mine was blood related. I'll link you down to a description of how I met him. And yeah. Also hear archangels and see them all over. Oh, they're good. Okay, I do. And aliens. I see people's higher selves. A lot of times they have angel wings. I'm gonna tell you a story. My friend Brianna's mom named Donna Lynn. I love you guys. Okay, shout out. I said, like, I saw her higher self, like, flash, like, over her, like, standing over her, just above, like, she was sitting down. And then I told her that, and she was like, she's an angel. And then I was like, she has wings. She could hear stuff too. It's cool. A lot of people, like, this is an ability if you want it. Like, if you limit yourself, you know? You get the reality that you make. Society can be pretty hushed about this. But there are information out there. Powerful guides and teachers, and listen to your heart. That's totally the best teacher. Like, that's, I love the heart. The heart lesson totally helped me during Psychosis when I needed help with creating my reality. I still had negative thought patterns going on, and yeah. Bashar says we jump in and out of realities depending on our state of essence, being, vibration, what have you. Our true essence is love. The source. God. The source within. My combo jump. I'm flowing. I read from Dolores Cannon's books. She's awesome. Accidentally discovered past life regression through her many years of hypnotherapy work. fast forwarding. She got into ET stuff. Earth Origins. Very good stuff. Thousands of clients, same information. A different hypnotherapist found the same thing. Channelers that I listen to have found the same thing. And so have I. So listen to your heart. It's awesome. Back to the heart stuff. It's good to keep it open. Chakra, I could compare it to heart chakra. Fear blocks. It closes the heart doors. Even fear-based emotion, which is like basically all the negative ones. Alright? Love to me is unconditional. For everyone, for all. And when you put a condition on it, to me that is fear-based. Or negative, what have you. You don't want to get hurt. Different things like that. But the fear, living with it open, it's ironic, okay? I'm gonna jump to the ego term. The ego is known as the false self, who you think you are, but putting definitions on things can limit. Like, it's shadow self-related, because the shadow is what you don't want to be. And that's not necessarily negative and that's not necessarily a don't want. It could just be a definition that you put on yourself. Like, I thought I wasn't spontaneous because I had so much Capricorn. But I found gold in embracing that. In merging. And I saw it in a way like my twin flame has an Aries moon. They're known as the most impulsive sign and pretty good at feeling stuff out, which I was lacking based on how I saw myself. And merging with her, merging with my shadow, accepting the shadow, yin-yang balance, wholeness, oneness. Instead of putting definitions on yourself so strict, like in a way that you limit like good possibilities, you know, because like being spontaneous helps me with piano and guitar and not taking it so serious, strict and rigid, and not like being free and like, and spontaneous totally surprises me, because like for my art, for example, hearting, where to place stuff, how to edit things, symbols pop out of nowhere. Like, I didn't do it on purpose, and I see it after. Like, they point things out to me in my vision. I gave them permission to do that. I called it like, you can edit my vision if you want to. And I love hallucinating. I always wanted to do that. I have a Pisces rising. Ha! I'm pretty like drawn to that stuff. Astrology does have an influence, but it doesn't have to limit. Man, this twin flame stuff totally like relates to the shadow stuff. It's weird. Maybe based on how I see it. I have pinpointed a lot of mini twin flames out there. Soul group related. It's crazy, it's trippy. Like, when you think behind the scenes of life, the design, the designers, twin flames, that was an added twist. And same with conspiracy stuff. Okay, that's how I see it. Not a lot of people know about that stuff. I'm not gonna limit that to the world because I love like twin flame information, things like that. It's truth to me. I've had many experiences, and if you're open, you might already have had experiences of your own, and that doesn't go to just twin flames. So chances are you've had them. If you don't want to have them, that might be a limit to not have them. Like ET's respect. Well, I guess it depends on the types. I speak to the higher types. They're about free will and higher self conversations could be in there. There's not a lot of rules. I mean, supposedly I'm rambling. ET stuff. Like the Greys are reptilians or whatever. They go against free will. Conspiracy related. No fear, you guys. That's the good life. You get blessed. Full cups instead of half cups. Law of attraction. Don't focus on the lacks. Be thankful. You are blessed. You are already blessed. Look around. The essence is everywhere. I call it the stillness. There's nowhere where God is not. Back to Dolores. She says the ETs refer to God as the source. And I learned that in Psychosis. They said Christ is in every one of us. That prophets were models, and Jesus was the model. He showed you through his footsteps up the stairs. How to go to heaven, which I believe there's heaven on earth already. I've seen it. And I want it, like, I think everyone deserves that. Like, mind hell, letting it ramble. It's a tool to help us not self-sabotage, be so negative and hard on ourselves and each other. We're all one, connected. We're all part of the same. Compassion. I love compassion, equality, all that good stuff. Share your love. I used to underestimate that send love and light thing. But Psychosis, it's third eye stuff, like thinning the veil to the higher dimensions of what has always been there. And if you guys are investigators and want to find out, and we're all explorers, the explorer race, Robert Shapiro. He has similar books to Dolores Cannon. He channels, and he says, his channeling form says, we are born curious. And I like to see it in a puzzle way with my life path number 7 of numerology influence. Like it's described like wanting to get to the bottom of what makes the world tick. The whys, try to solve it. the puzzle is huge, and we all have our own pieces. Experiences totally add to that, to our research. It totally adds. And researching could be experience, you know? Yeah, you can see it like that, but the guides, they work in metaphors, stories. Not okay. They told me a joke. I just love you guys so much. This is a ramble. I cry a lot. For Earth. I believe we are the second coming. The shadow self merging relates to rebirth. Baptism means spiritual rebirth. It's a process. Remember who you are. Lion King, hidden message. We are already whole. The mind takes us out of the heart. The heart is how you connect to the higher self. To your true self, which is love. I am that I am. Leave it at that. You can. Just to not put limits for the ego-ness. The ego's function is to protect. Like, don't touch that, that's hot. It's good when it's in balance and when it serves you. But when it doesn't serve you, when the mind acts up, all these negative what ifs, yeah. Being too protective of yourself ironically hurts. Like, being in fear of wanting to express, like, I want to do this, but not in front of other people because they might think this and this and this. So what? Seriously. That also relates to judging them. Like, do not try to predict others' thoughts for the worst what ifs in order to protect you, in order to stop you from making a fool out of yourself or something. It's like you're putting words in their mouths without even blah blah blah. This is what I used to do, okay? And words being spoken, they could mean anything. Even text, you can't tell a lot with text. It's like, what? Words could be anything. Different perception, different word choices. Like, it's better not to worry about it. Like, de-gaff of what other people think. Do what you truly love to do. Allow your soul to express. In many ways, there are many art forms. Create. Don't give up your dreams. We have them for a reason. I'm doing what I've always wanted to do. Finally put my website up. You know? I'm prepared because, like, I see it as detail, and that's just how I always drew my characters. They helped me dig all the dreams that I threw away out of the trash. Like, I threw those dreams away. I was going to take the easy way out, open a weed clinic or something. That's not what I really wanted to do. Ever since I was little, I would always draw. I always want to be an artist and a cartoonist. And I always loved to sing, but getting older, I grew afraid of what other people thought, so I didn't embrace that until I was older, until they helped me a lot. Psychosis, they gave me many visuals. I laid down on my floor in the dark, straight on my back, seeing so many visuals. I saw like a outlined figure in the darkness, but glowing, playing a guitar, and they said, "You'll learn how to play," or something like that. Like that was really impacting for me. Like that was something, like I always loved music. Psychic hinted to that. I've seen one psychic in my life. She was super accurate. I asked her how she did it, trying to investigate, and she said a guide came in with me. They switch in and out. This wasn't my main guide, but she said it was my great-grandmother on my mom's side. And everything she told me, it just blew me away. And I even asked her about the book that Donna mentioned. She's like, "You two should write books." To me and Brianna, pulling tarot cards on her couch. I love humans. This is fun. It wouldn't be fun if we knew everything. That's the fun of it. The learning, the getting to remember our friendship bonds from past lives, our soul group. Those are people who usually incarnate with you a lot, you know? You have history with them. Many lovers. That's why I keep my open relationship. That's not bad. You don't have to see it as bad. It's super Capricorn. Do you know how committed and slow moving like their influence is? I could go into that another time. That sounded like something else. Yeah. See, I heard like you could work on more art through that. I don't remember what I really said, but this video is long. See you guys next time. Thank you for listening. Tune in next time. Much love. Send it out. You guys are, that's totally a big help. I'm dead serious. Dead serious. Rebirth! It's fun. Just love. Don't judge. Don't think as if you're other people putting yourself down. Like, oh, they think this and that puts me down. No, you're putting yourself down. You're judging. That's what I used to do, okay? A lot. Heart living totally helps. So much love. Okay, bye for real.